Jones Bones, it is your girl Unitedly Random, and today we're going to be talking about this and this.
Like I just got really triggered, but not in the way like it was making me upset. I was just like, wow, this is crazy that this is like still my life.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
So if you guys know me, you guys know that I am a huge Trisha Paytas fan. Like one of the biggest, okay? Sis can't do no wrong. Except in the last, Frenemies podcast, in which there was a kind of conversation about wrestling versus boxing, okay? At first I was gonna make a video talking about that situation and what I believe in putting my eyes on the whole situation. But honestly, Trisha Paytas really wrapped it all up for herself, and I'm just like, sis, I don't gotta do the work. But I did notice some of the things that she was saying in her video are some of the things that I have went through growing up, especially being a female with a body, yada, 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 yada. And I'm just saying, and matter of fact, not even a female, a little girl with a body, yada, 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 okay? So today we're going to be looking at these clips and we're going to be talking. And I think I have a story for every one of these situations, right? At least the ones that are going to show up in this video. So if you are a survivor or an advocate, or you just want to understand the inner workings of someone who has a lot of trauma in regards to growing up a little bit too fast, let's go ahead and get into these vibes.
Honestly, I love when people call me girls. Do you see this? This is how I go out in public. I really don't like attention when I don't want attention. When I go out in public, I don't want attention. I don't want guys to look at my body. I don't want guys to look at my breasts, because no matter what I wear, I am sexualized. I've been sexualized from 6 years old.
The thing is, no matter what we do, we are seen as sexual creatures. We are seen as sexual beings. And it's really interesting because I, a female, can go out wearing no bra, and just because I'm not wearing a bra, it does not mean I'm a sexual creature, okay? Insert the pictures. Yeah, I'd wear baggy shirts, like I'd wear baggy clothes. I'm not trying to dress up or anything, but I'd still get the stares and I'd still get the looks, and I'd still feel very uncomfortable in my own body. So Trisha Paytas said since she was 6 years old, she was getting these leisure-ish looks.
Because my body has always just developed quicker.
So her body developed quicker, and I know a lot of people whose bodies develop quicker. Heck, I had a little friend. She was a little bit thicker, okay, and like she was a plus size when we were younger, but she had her little tatas coming in when we weren't even in like middle school yet. My boobs came in when I was in 5th grade. I remember it like it was yesterday. I woke up and I had C cups on my chest, like true story. And oh my goodness, you guys, before we get into it, your girl would walk into walls because she wasn't used to having the boobs stick out. So I would walk into walls for like the first year of my boobs. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Again, I really truly feel in my heart and sabotaging my weight loss and stuff my entire life, like never wanting to lose weight. Like I talked to therapists about it, I've been all this stuff, is I truly feel I don't want any more attention on my body. I like having extra weight because it turns off a lot of men, and that's the truth of it.
So what Trisha's saying right now is so true, and it took me a while to really realize how much all of these things have affected my body. I am currently at the biggest I've ever been, okay? Like I'm like at 260 pounds, and the thing is, when I was younger and when I was smaller, it was still because of my boobs. No one really recognized how small I was. And I can't do this video without saying that I did not suffer with body dysmorphia. When you are dealing with adults and every single thing comes down to you can't wear this, your boobs are too big, and every conversation is about finding you a bra and how big your boobs are, I begin to see myself or my boobs as this huge obstacle in my life. And I begin to kind of blame why I couldn't wear certain clothes because of my boobs. I begin to blame why I couldn't feel so beautiful because of my boobs. In reality, your girl just didn't know how to dress, but because it was so ingrained to me that I couldn't I couldn't be beautiful because of my boobs, it really got to me. So the idea that, weight loss is something that I continue to put on. Also, when I started gaining weight, I get less attention. When I'm at my smallest and people can kind of see that I'm like really skinny in the waist, that's when I got my most attention. And that's when the traumatic things that didn't even happen in my childhood, honestly, it happened in high school as well with a group of individuals. And I'll talk about that on my channel in the future, and I've talked about it a little bit, but a little tidbit of that is I was in a situation where the guys would lock me up into the closet, where there was a guy inside of the closet, and then they would grope and do things to me, okay? Like, that was when I was at my skinniest in high school, and from then on I gained weight, but I still was small, and it didn't I didn't really start gaining as much weight until I went into a deep depression. And we'll talk about that too on this channel a little bit later.
As much as I've capitalized and made money and profited off my sexuality, and I own it, because when I'm in control of it, I love it, and I think it's a beautiful, powerful thing. But when I'm not in control of it, it really makes me feel some type of way.
Now, I understand exactly what Trisha is saying with this statement. I understand it to a T, because if you guys look on my channel, we got 2 different videos, okay? So we have the bras video, which is netting in this kind of views. Y'all pause that. And then we go ahead and we have the music video that's netting this kind of views. Honestly, let's be real. When I first made this video, it wasn't for the views. It was, hey, it's near Valentine's Day. Go ahead and get you some bras. My big tatty girls, okay? You know what I'm saying? But it became something that it wasn't supposed to be. And that's where the wow, this is my life. This is still my life comes in. Because no matter what I do, I found that I can't really hide the body. Like, the body is there. And I also found that I don't want to hide the body. I want to have complete control over how my body is viewed. And if I am doing something to be seen in a more sexual manner, that is when I want to be sexualized. So it's really a really interesting paradigm. And I don't know if I'm using that word wrong, but it's really interesting, like, what am I creating and how am I creating it, and what kind of response am I going to get? It's something that I have to have in my head from now on.
People on the internet are going to be upset if you exploit anything about yourself, whether it be the way you look, or the things that you can do, or the things that you do when you're not even fully conscious. People just want to be frustrated.
Padilla says, and it's kind of funny that I added in a clip from Anthony Padilla in a video with Trisha Paytas. I'm not trying to start no drama, but I happened to watch his video after I watched her video, and it taught me something, and it taught me something that I had to have learned, and it's something that I should have already knew, but it's just, no matter what I do, people are going to have something to say. With the hate comments that I got specifically on that video, and also the like to dislike ratio on certain videos, it's just really interesting that this is my reality, and this is coming from someone who was only getting like 60, not even 60, like 10 views each video. For all of this attention to come and be surrounding me right now was a little shocking.
It just really messes you up on so many levels, because I was pigeonholed from a young age because of how my body developed as a cis-born female. Then I'm in this box forever as a sexual being, and people look at me that way.
And that is so true, because no matter what, people are going to see me as a sexual being, whether I am being sexual or not. And so I think that it's by time that I go ahead and just own it, okay? And it's just like, more so like, I want it to be that I am not putting these videos out for other people. I'm putting videos out for me, but also throughout my entire life, putting on the weight and just presenting myself in like a non-attractive manner, I felt like I was protecting myself. And it's really funny because I've even had a conversation with Stu about how, oh, Stu, if I lose weight, you're gonna have to be able to protect me. Like, what? Why was that a thought that went through my head? And I said it as not a joke. And it's because I was really afraid to lose weight. Now, we got pictures of me when I was skinny, and no, like this picture right here, for example, I was over 200 pounds, and this is how I was stacked up, okay? So no matter what my weight is, it's just people didn't really see it, and when people did see it, people who saw it took advantage of me, right? So at this point, I really don't know how to go forward, but I do recognize how my appearance has affected me for a long term, and a long term to come, and I have to work through all of the damages that growing up with this body has done for me. That is me, and I'm going to be very transparent about that on my channel. But that is a little bit of the situation of, you know, becoming famous for doing a bra video, and it's just wow. It's just wow. So I think that we can go on and talk about this another day. Much love and positive vibes. I hope to see you guys here for another video on my channel, Unitedly Random. It is all about that healing journey. Bye.